Hi everyone, this is Hiba from My Little Journal, and today I'm excited to be working in my Scrappy Spiral notebook and documenting a very special day, which is Sabine's graduation day. I had so many photos from that day, but I was pretty good at shrinking them down and just using a few for my Scrappy Spiral notebook layout. And as you can see, I'm going to be documenting this one day on 2 pages. I feel like it's a very important occasion and I had loads of photos, so I'm gonna use both pages. I kept the top 2 boxes empty because I wanted to stamp out a title that goes across the 2 pages. And I'm gonna use some thin, tall alphas to get it to fit into the boxes because I will be stamping congratulations and it's a long word, so I need thin alphas so I can get all those letters to fit into the 2 boxes, and they actually fit perfectly, which makes me so happy because at some point I was worried that I'm going to have to redo it, but it worked and I'm happy it worked. Once I stamp out my title, I'm just going to go through my stickers and my stamps and fill in the empty spots. But I do want to mention that I'm going to be documenting all the things that happened after the graduation and before. There was a lot of things leading up to graduation that I want to document, a lot of things that happened after, but I want each page to be special to the moment. So that's why I started with graduation day. So when I flip through my Scrappy Spiral notebook, I can kind of see all the things that happened throughout the month that was special to Sabine. Anyways, as you can see, I'm almost done stamping out my title. I'm gonna grab my graduation stamp set from Studio Calico, stamp Hip Hip Hooray in that little space underneath that photo of Sabine and her friend. Now, some of the photos I did purposely size them smaller because I wanted space to stamp and add some stickers and things like that. You're gonna see that a lot when I'm documenting these special moments with Sabine, just because I had so many photos and I wanna use them all, but I also want to use my stash. I also had a lot to say, so I printed my journaling on 2 separate sticker sheets, and that way I can add them to both sides of my pages and fill in those empty spots with my journaling. I also go through my stickers and my die cuts. I love the I love you with the hand. That's so cute. So I ended up using it and it matched my layout perfectly. I also found a little fabric burst of color. I just felt like it fit my spread. So I ended up sticking it between those 2 photos, adding a sticker that says so proud, just filling out the space to bring in some color and to break down the photos a little bit because there is a lot of photos on this spread. Just gonna go ahead and add another little sticker to one of my photos. I also want to add the date, and I want to finish off the spread by adding a word sticker to the left top corner. I felt like it was empty. I don't need to stamp the date again, so I just use a green word sticker to fill in that space. And then we can move on to my next layout. And yes, you get 2 layouts in this video. I was just on a roll, so I wanted to share my next layout with you. So for this next spread is Sabine's elementary walk. They got to walk the halls of their elementary school and see some of their teachers. Sabine and Andrew bumped into their 1st grade teacher, and that's where they first met and became besties. Love that. And this layout is very special to me because that day was very special to all of us. And this is basically where our kids met and became friends, just started life together. So I'm going to use my alpha to stamp elementary walk. Now, I kind of struggled to fit in elementary. I was able to do it, and I went with yellow ink for this. I wanted to bring in some of the yellow from their cords. And then I'm going to change up my alpha and stamp walk in a different alpha. Now that alpha that I chose didn't fill in the space, still had a lot of space on the right side of my word. What I decided to do was go through my stamps and try to find an arrow. But while I was going through my stamps, I found this little pointer on one of my stamp sets. And I thought, you know what, this looks perfect. I think it will fill in the space, and it will be pointing towards one of my photos. So I decided to mask off my K, stamp the little pointer, and it filled that space perfectly. And I was really happy with the outcome. I felt like I didn't have to overthink it and go through all my stickers and my die cuts to find the perfect thing to fill in that space. So it was basically a win. But anyways, I also shrunk down this group photo and I did that on purpose so I have more space to stamp or add stickers. And I ended up using my stamps to stamp congratulations next to that photo. I'll go ahead and stick down my journaling. And then I'm going to go through my embellishments just to add a pop of color. I found a sticker in yellow that said childhood favorite because I really wanted to kind of focus on them seeing their first grade teacher together and remembering them and being so proud of them. I also added a sticker that said today is a good day and added a little star sticker as well. And then I'm going to finish up my spread by stamping the date and coloring in walk with some red ink just to complete my title. I call both spreads done. Before I wrap this up, I did want to mention that I have a new traveler's notebook class in my Etsy shop. It's all about using sketches and creating some fun layouts in your traveler's notebook. Definitely take a look at that. I will add all the links for everything I shared and my Etsy shop down in the description box for you. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye!